everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for patiently waiting for me. I got stuck in a lot of traffic today. As always, Mumbai is full of traffic. Coming back to the brand and coming back to being a dog lover, which I am, and how disco came in my life, I was actually. So you won't really believe, but I was very, very scared of dogs almost all my life. And it was only like a few years back when a friend of mine got a little puppy dog, and I sort of met the pup, when it was just like a few months old, and I kind of let go of the fear because it was so small. And then slowly I kind of got used to it, and that fear went away, and I fell in love with dogs in general. And then I wanted one for myself in my house because I just felt like dogs are so loving. And I mean, you come from anywhere, your day has gone bad, you're in a bad mood, you just come home, and the kind of welcome you get, it just melts you, it just puts a smile on your face, and it just makes your day. So and my sister has been a dog lover actually from the beginning. So I used to always tell her that, no, I'm very scared, you can't get one. And then on her birthday, actually, I adopted Disco, and I got him home. And I still remember the first time when he came, and he was sort of so tiny, and he was shivering a little bit, and he was hungry. And the first time I made him eat, and then now the day is when he's the master of my house. Everybody's roaming around him. And his diet, well, I think it's very tricky, especially if you've not had a dog before, Like I think I'm still figuring out, I think a lot of things I'm sort of figuring out. With a dog, it's like having a newborn baby who can't tell you what he likes or what he doesn't, what he's allergic to, what he is having a problem digesting. And you have to figure it out, through his behavior, through if he gets allergy from some specific thing, and what he likes tasting, the smell of what he doesn't like at all. So a lot of things. So I think it's a process to figure out their diet and what is good for them, what is not. And like everyone else, I also sometimes felt like, if I can eat roti, then why can't he? If I can eat this, why can't he? And my mom to still does it. I have to stop her now. When she feels कि तो क्या हो गया? हम सब्जी खा रहे हैं, हमें nutrition चाहिए, उनको भी चाहिए होता है, तो क्या हो गया? But the thing is that they're made very differently. The kind of nutrition that they need is very, very different. And they need a balanced diet. They need a balanced nutrition. I recently discovered, in fact, that Disco is having problem with wheat, which we had not known, till we did some tests. And I ended up scolding my mom a lot because she was the one who was giving that, off the table. We end up giving dogs like everything that we are eating. But I think it's very, very important to realize that every dog is different. And I think that's what also attracted me to IAMS, because I realized that there is tailored nutrition, for pets. For different kind of dogs, for adults, for smaller breeds, for bigger breeds. And that's amazing because I feel like every dog is different, like every human is different, So every dog is different, and they need a balanced nutrition, which we usually don't know unless we're experts or nutritionists. So it's important to give them what their body requires, which I think I'm actually very excited to figure out, how IAMS is going to sort of how Disco likes the brand and the kind of food and the kind of changes that happen to him when he's getting the right kind of food. आज के लॉन्च के बारे में, well, I am a dog lover, as you all know. I have a cute little pet called Disco. And I think pet nutrition is something that over the time I've realized is so important. Especially Disco is my first pet, so I had no idea like what is good for him, what is not good for him, what kind of food he should have. And sometimes you start feeling, as humans, that नेचुरल खाना ज़रूरी होता है, चाहिए होता है, सब्जियाँ चाहिए होती हैं जो हम खाते हैं. But actually dogs are very differently made, and I feel like they need a balanced diet. And also every dog is very different. Like Disco is very, very allergy prone, so he needs a specific kind of food. There are certain allergies that he has which shouldn't be there in his food. And IAMS, when they sort of came to me, I was very fascinated by the fact that they have tailored nutrition for pets. So different kinds of dogs, they have different kind of food for them based on the dog's requirement, which is amazing. And it's a brand that's been in US and in Japan and like many other countries for like above 70 years. So now it's coming here, and I think I've always been clueless till now. I've not found the right brand for my pet, so I would love to try the brand and make Disco try new food.
कोई ऐसी मेमोरीज जो आप शेयर करना चाहे पेट्स के
साथ?
Yeah.
I mean, food से related? Yeah. I think it's lovely to have a dog at home. I think he's Disco's family. And मैं रहती हूँ, मेरी बहन रहती है, मेरी एक हाउस हेल्प है वो रहती है, and Disco है. And that's our family. And चाहे आप कहीं से भी आओ, आप कितना भी थके हुए हो, आपका दिन बुरा गया है, नींद आ रही है या जो भी है, whenever I come after a very long time, especially the way he sort of he smells you coming outside only, so he's at the door before anybody else. और वो जिस तरह से स्वागत करता है, full उछल कर, पूरा लिक करके, like he really, I think dogs really express their love, and it's unconditional. It's not dependent on what you have been like, or how you are as a person. It's just there. So yeah, that's one of the most amazing parts. So whenever I go back home, I'm like, मेरा mood जैसा भी वो अच्छा हो जाता है.